Oh my goodness. So, welcome back to our not so berry challenge where I just loaded into the game after doing a little bit of research, finding out that we're going to have to get a bassinet and have Rosemary have her baby before she can actually become a young adult. And as I loaded in, it looks like June is dying. Oh no. This is gonna be a tragic, and no one is paying attention. All right, well, I'm paying attention. This is terrible. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. I think Julep just now realized that the love of her life, or not, she's still playing with clay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Rosemary's like, oh my gosh, Dad! Although she's also feeling very flirty, which is really weird. Oh, and there's a baby on the way, which, all right. This is chaos. Rosemary's having a baby. June is being collected by the Grim Reaper, and I feel like this is just par for the Sims course. Thankfully, we did get some baby names in the last episode. It's a boy! All right. Well, thanks to a wonderful viewer, we have the name Saffron, which is a beautiful yellow herb. So, welcome to the family Saffron, and this is chaos. All right, but there we go. We had baby Saffron, and June is just laying there. I do like that the bassinet is yellow. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, this was utterly chaotic. We're going to take Dad and we're going to put him in our inventory because I actually made a cemetery that's actually right across the street. So, hey, Julep, would you like to... Oh, she's so sad now. She's like, I have lost my true love. I think, yeah, this is some tragedy, but welcome to the family Saffron. And oh, I like how our potential love is just wandering away. The Grim Reaper is out back sliding on the slip and slide. Yeah, this is a little chaotic. All right, well, I'm going to do a little bit of readjusting and get the room set up for the baby, and I will see you all in a few minutes. All right, well, I have got Saffron put into Rosemary's room. I moved her computer out of the way so that there is, enough room for that. And I think what we're going to do really quick is we are going to take the family over to the cemetery. After Julep, I need you. She can't go feed that. All right, Rory, I need you to feed the crazy cow plant. That was Dad's favorite cow plant. And then we're going to all go over to the cemetery that I made, and we are going to put June's headstone in there. I feel like I think that's what I'm going to do with all of the generations as they pass, is just put them here in the cemetery that I built in Willow Creek. So once we get that done, let's go, Julep. Let's do a little bit of traveling. She's crying it out in the bed, and I don't really blame her, but let's go with Rosemary, Rupert, and Rory. And let's just head over to the cemetery. I'm sure somebody will come and take care of Saffron. Thankfully, The Sims has got that all set up. And we can go right over here to Moonrest Gardens and just kind of place June in his resting spot. I'm actually really proud of this cemetery. It was the first one I built, and I think I did an okay job at it, if you want to know the truth. It's got a nice little chapel here, and hopefully everything works. I even put a coffin in it just because I felt like even if The Sims is never going to make a cemetery for us, I could make one for us. All right, so let's go into build mode really quick. And we will just put our little plot right here. I think we will put June right there where these pretty flowers are. All right, Rosemary, I need you to come over here. And we will take Dad's headstone out, put it right there. And then I will go right back into create or build mode really quick, just so that I can adjust this and put it right where I would like it to be. There we go. All right, and there is June's gravestone. You know, maybe we will engrave an epitaph, not rest in pieces. Maybe we'll just do a quick miss you, Dad. You know, and then when Julep goes, we will put her right next to him. And you know what? I think we're going to mourn June a little bit. We will bring everybody over here, do a little bit of mourning. I feel like that is probably a good thing to do. Just have everybody over here. Just do a little bit of mourning. And yeah, you can just kind of see my little cemetery that I built with my little mausoleum in it. But oh, there's everybody just crying a little bit. But that death is a part of life, unfortunately. Maybe this will make them feel better. And technically, it is right next door to their house, at least for now. Now, Julep is probably going to... I think she's going to retire. She's hit the top of her career. She has done all of the science things. And I think she probably is going to maybe take care of her grandson, which will fulfill the Yellow Generation's goal of having only their grandparent as their close friend. But in the meantime, we're going to send everybody home. Not that they have very far to go, because I don't feel like it gave me the pop-up saying that the baby was being taken care of. So I think we better go home and check on the baby. All right, well, everybody is home, and I cannot remember if we have a cake in this refrigerator or not, but I think it is time for Rosemary to age up. There is her cake. So she's outside just grilling a little bit, but Rosemary, let's get this put in the right spot. And still not in the right spot. Maybe that's the right spot. There we go. Let's go make a wish. This was not the world's best day, but we did have a baby. And that's kind of awesome. So she's like, there we go. You know, I've got this wonderful baby. And, you know, I think she's going to think that maybe she should get married. I think Julep is going to pressure her a little bit. But Rosemary has aged up, and I think her last characteristic that she has to be is a snob. So I just have to actually find snob. But let me check on that really quick. All right, yes, looking at the website here, it is hot-headed, snob, and romantic. And her aspiration has to be serial romantic. Rosemary has to have only the one child, Saffron, and must master the politician career and charisma. She also needs to leave someone at the altar, and she is only allowed to get married for real when she becomes an elder. So we just need to find Snob here. I'm sure it is somewhere. Socially awkward, self-absorbed. You know, you can never find these when you're actually looking for them. At least I can't. I mean, maybe other people can, but squeamish, erratic, high maintenance, self-assured, creative. Where is Snob? Geek, bookworm, art lover, green fiend, neat, kleptomaniac, adventurous, freegan, rancher, child of the ocean, glutton, insider, hates children. There's Snob. There we go. And Rosemary would like to be a serial romantic. She wants to play the field and go on dates with lots of people. And she graduated with honors. Good job, Rosemary. All right. She is like, there we go. I have earned my diploma. That is pretty awesome. So, you know what? Maybe we'll go over here and just go talk to the baby a little bit. Orange evidently met Riker. That's interesting. All right. Now, Julep, poor sweet thing. You know, we're going to cry it out a little bit, and then I think we're going to go ahead and we're just going to quit our job. You know, she's done really good, but she has a grandchild to take care of. So, I don't think she can actually retire yet. But I'm sure that we have call in fake sick, buy a retail store. Aha, found quit job. Have to actually get off that, but I did find it. So there we go. She's just going to go ahead. She's like, you know what? My daughter had a baby. My husband just died. I'm just going to, you know, do my thing. Plus, she's a lottery winner. So I think that is just going to be what it is. You know, maybe we'll give ourselves a pep talk a little bit. And in the meantime, Rosemary needs to find a job. You know, she needs to... Let's go ahead and enter the workforce. We are going to learn all about politics. It is a very cool job. She would like to influence people, win friends, and influence all the people. So she's like, I can do this. I can totally do this. I am going to become a politician. All right, there we go. Join a life of public service, from protesting against the unjust to gathering donations for good causes, or even collecting the occasional bribe as a means to an end. Politics is always interesting. All right. There we go. She is now a social justice worker at Concerned Citizens. All right. She should get a jump start. Heck yeah. Let's choose a cause to support. How do we do that? Let's find that out. Just pick a cause. All right. Well, let's see here. Political career. Let's pick a cause. World United.
Oh, yes.
You know, she is a very social being. So there we go. She has chosen a cause. And, you know, Julep, I think you should go maybe coo at the baby a little bit. She's like, I am going to become this baby's best friend. And Rosemary, in the meantime, why don't you come over here and, you know, go check on your cause progress. See what's going on with that. The boys, do they have their homework done? It looks like they both do. Good job, kids. You know, Rory's like, I'm going to go cry in my bed. And Rupert, what do you want to do? You would like inner peace. Well, you know what? I bet you can get some inner peace if we buy you a yoga mat. Uh, Rosemary has earned 0 simoleons. Well, what time does she have to go to work tomorrow? She also needs to go on a couple of dates, which we will probably start doing. You know, she needs to meet a few people. But what have we got here? She has picked a cause, and she has level 3 charisma, so her job is actually doing pretty dang good already. So good job, Rosemary. You know, maybe we will just go over here and practice our speech a little bit. Oh, she's feeling so sad. She is very chaotic. She exchanged promise rings. She's happy from her birthday. She's trusting the universe, but she also hates wind chimes. You know, and I think Mom probably actually likes the wind chimes. All right, Rory, how are you getting on here, my friend? Why don't you maybe jog to clear your mind a little bit? Rupert is chatting with Mom. He's like, I'm feeling pretty bad about this. You know, I'm feeling really sad. This has been a chaotic day. So, you know what, Rupert, why don't you call the sadness hotline? You know, just call, give somebody a conversation. Julep, why don't you come over here, maybe give yourself a pep talk, and then contact your alien friends. You always love your alien friends. Baby Saffron is sleeping like a absolute angel. And Rupert wants to do Social Bunny. Maybe we'll do Social Bunny later, Rupert. Alright, well, you know what? It's not the best of starts to Saffron's life, but it'll be alright. I know it will. Alright, you know what? Let's weed and water that plant. That's what Dad would have wanted. And Julep, you know what? Why don't you come over here and maybe just go test the alien environment. You know, just because you're not working in the science career does not mean that you cannot continue being a scientist. Alright, everybody is doing as okay as they can. They seem to be. Alright, well, everybody does their thing, and well, everybody is getting ready for work and school tomorrow. I'm going to give Rosemary a little bit of a makeover, and I will show you that when I am all done with it. Alright, well, I gave her a quick little makeover. I didn't do a whole heck of a lot, but I did make her look a little bit more grown up. You know, she's got a baby now. She's entering her career as a politician. So for her everyday, we've got a couple little looks. I mean, she still has her fun looks, but, you know, she's a little bit more grown up. For formal wear, we went ahead and gave her a little bit of makeup, but that's about it. You know, changed up the hair a little bit. Not too much makeup, though, because we don't want her looking too old too soon. For sporting wear, I've kind of just let her stay herself. For sleepwear, she's kind of still sticking with her teen look. Party wear, a little bit more polished, a little bit more grown up. Hot weather, again, just a little bit more polish, at least I think. And cold weather. So there we go. Rosemary is all set and ready to enter the world as a politician. She is going to learn to wheel and deal. She's also going to try and figure out this whole baby thing. You know, she wasn't quite ready for this whole baby thing, but it is what it is. Alright. Rory is feeling very sad. You know what? Why don't you give yourself a pep talk, my dude? And then, you know what? Maybe take a shower really quick and get ready, maybe cry it out and then go to sleep. Rupert, I know, poor kid. He is not feeling the best, but he's actually doing pretty good. So why don't we cry it out one more time and then go to sleep? Rosemary, you do have work in the morning. So let's take a look. Actually, all of her needs are pretty good. Maybe we'll just use the restroom and cry it out a little bit and also go to sleep. And Julep, she's like, yeah, I got this. Gonna cry it out. So we will see how the family makes it, you know. It's tough times, but we will soldier on. This is the Barry family, and darn it, we are gonna make it. Saffron's just over here, happy as can be. You know, he has no idea the stuff that's gone on. Oh, you know what, Julep? It looks like your daughter just broke the toilet, so why don't you go over here, do a quick expert repair. And Rosemary, I think you can go ahead, yeah, just go ahead and get some sleep. And the baby's crying. All right, well, you know what? Rosemary, this is part of being a mother. She's like, are you kidding me? I thought they were just cute little things to coo at occasionally. Alright, what is she going to do? She's going to hold the baby. Is she actually going to feed it? I feel like, oh, yep, there we go. She has decided that nursing is the best idea. So she's going to feed the baby. She's going to maybe rock the baby a little bit. She's like, hello, little Saffron. Welcome to the world. I'm sorry that you didn't get to meet your grandfather, but, you know, it is what it is. And Julep, why don't you go ahead and mop that up a little bit? Thank you very much. All right. Oh, no, the baby is still crying. Why don't you shush the baby a little bit? Be like, shush, shush, little one. She's like, it's okay. Mom needs to go to bed, though. So, you know, we'll do a little bit of sleeping. And Julep's like, you did not actually, what did we just say to do? Hold the baby. Let's do a little bit of changing of that dirty diaper. And Julep's like, it's okay, little one. She's like, June would have loved you. Oh, this is tragedy. Alright, are we going to actually change that diaper or not? That is the next question. Oh, she's like, I love this baby. Rosemary, the baby is not crying. Go to sleep. There we go. And you know what? Why don't you just go ahead and throw away that dirty diaper? The baby should be good for a little while. And Julep, you know, why don't you cry it out a little bit more and then maybe you also go to sleep. And we will check in on this family in the morning. Alright, well, a very sad Rosemary is also a very hungry Rosemary, so we're going to go ahead and grab some leftovers to eat, you know, get ready for the day. Everybody is still very, very sad. Rupert is up here, he's like, I'm going to go clean up things. I am so sad. You know what, Rupert? You could also maybe feed Dad's cow plant and maybe, you know, maybe sell all the harvestables. Maybe even eventually be able to evolve some of these plants. I feel like he is just June 2.0, and that might be his new passion. He wants to follow in his dad's footsteps and become a master gardener. In the meantime, Rosemary, she is sadly eating a salad. She's like, this is so depressing. I didn't want to start motherhood and everything with a death in the family, but it is sort of the way it is. You know, maybe we'll give ourselves a little pep talk. Be like, it's gonna be okay. We can do this. I know we can. She's like, I've got this. Meanwhile, Rupert's over there. Rory is crying it out in bed, and then, you know, I think he can go ahead and grab himself some leftovers. Rupert should also grab some leftovers. You know, just get a little something to eat before school. Julep is upstairs, feeling sad. You know, we're gonna use the restroom, grab a really quick shower, and just try and make everything feel a little bit better. Rosemary's like, I'll take out the trash. It'll be fine.
Yes.
You know, Rosemary, I think maybe you should call the sadness hotline. You know, this was a very tragic day, but we're going to do the best we can to have at least a semi-good day at work. You know, can we actually put... There we go. I got the trash, guys. Don't worry about it. I can totally get this done. But she's feeling a little bit better. She's talking to the grief counselors. We have work today. We are going to send her to work because the work for home just never really works out for me. You know, we're going to give ourselves another little pep talk. Get ready for that first day of work. It'll be all right. The boys will go off to school and do their thing, and Julep is going to get herself something to eat and, you know, maybe spend some time with her grandson. I feel like that's going to be kind of the way things work for a little while. You know, and she can still do plenty of science at home. Well, Rosemary is off being the politician that she knows she wants to be. And, you know, maybe she'll even meet some interesting people at work. That could be exciting. She's like, I'm going to empty the trash again because I didn't empty it thoroughly enough the first time. Oh, everybody's just so sad. Rosemary's like, I am very sad. Julep is also very sad. Everybody's trying to give themselves pep talks in the mirror. But you've got 8 minutes before you need to go to work. She's thinking about Orange again. You know, they're all adults now. She's like, maybe I can make a little reconnect. All right, we're going to send off the boys alone, and there goes Miss Rosemary off to her first day of work. Julep, I need you to come over here and maybe change that dirty diaper. And also, let's go ahead and maybe give him a bottle. You know, Julep's like, I don't know. This is just... I don't even know. What was she making? Vegetable chili. Alright. Once we get this baby taken care of, we will resume our veggie chili. And then, you know, maybe we'll... she can't garden. She's terrified of plants, which is never a good thing. But, you know, maybe we'll just chill out and have a good day with the baby. All right, well, Rosemary is back from work, and she has been promoted to a community organizer already. She's making 49 simoleons an hour. She also got 413 simoleons and a speech podium. And she actually has tomorrow off, which is kind of exciting. But she does have a few things she needs to do. What does she need to do for work? She needs to promote her cause, but that's complete, and reach level 4 of charisma. So, you know what? I think what she really would like to do is, I think we're going to use our phone. We're going to call the sadness hotline really quick. Well, Julep is like, you know what? I'm going to maybe clean up a little bit, and Clement Frost is calling. Oh, he's got a crush on somebody. Go for it there, Santa. Rosemary's gonna come over here, check on the baby. No, I don't think we need to do any of that. Rupert's got a project. Rory has a project, but Rory is off to football practice. So, Rupert, why don't you go ahead and get that homework done? Uh-oh, the baby's crying. Julep's like, I'm gonna go cry in bed. This is your baby. You deal with it. Alright, well, you know what? Let's go ahead and change that baby's dirty diaper. This is the poopiest baby ever. That's what Rosemary is thinking. She's like, I cannot believe this baby. It's always crying. I don't think she knew exactly what she was in for, but you know what? She can do it all. That is what we know for sure about our Rosemary. She's like, I've got this. Alright, she's like, I'm gonna kiss the baby. Alright, maybe change the baby's diaper though. I think the reason that you're smelling such terrible smells is the fact that Saffron has soiled his diaper. She's like, maybe, alright. She's like, and I'm gonna maybe see if you want food? He's like, no, I don't want that. Grandma gives me a bottle. Oh, he's happier now. Alright. Well, you know what? Rosemary, you haven't talked to Orange in a while, and you were actually thinking about him recently. Kiyoshi might be gone, but we can maybe just call up Orange and just chat a little bit. Be like, hey, bud, it's been a while since I've seen you. How's life been since high school? Did you know that I am now a politician? I bet you didn't know that. Aren't you interested in that? Orange is like, huh, I'm still an actor. She's like, you know, maybe we could go out on a date. Maybe do a little kissing. That always sounds like fun. Remember how much fun we had back in high school? And Rupert is done with his homework. Rory is still at football practice. You know what? Let's practice hard. And actually, let's not practice hard. We are back from football practice. So, you know, we'll grab something to eat, and then he can also get his homework done. And Rosemary, I know you're probably not feeling a lot like a date, but that is something we need to do. So, oh, well, Taku Akiyama, I don't even know you. But let's ask our dear Orange out on a date. Be like, hey, Orange, haven't seen you since high school. We had that great conversation. You gotta maybe go out on a date. We need to do 2 dates. We don't have to actually have a great date, but we do have to have a date. So, you know what? Let's go to the big city. Let's go to San Myshuno, because we might be able to do some career stuff while we're there. And, you know, let's go to Planet Honey Pop with Orange. Be like, hey, you know, I'm feeling a little sad. Just lost my dad and had a baby, but I feel like we could maybe connect a little bit. Maybe she could rub elbows with some of the big city people. So off we go to the big city on our very first actual date. Alright, you know, what do we need to do? We need to socialize with our date. Well, let's go over here and, you know what, let's just maybe do, let's try to flirt just a little bit. No, I don't need a new job. we're gonna just try and do a little bit of flirting. Be like, hey, Orange, how's it going? Oh, he is into that. He's like, heck yeah. Alright, we need to sit and talk with Orange, so let's go ahead and sit and chat over here. Change this camera a little bit. You know, just check in. Do a smooth apology. I don't know what we're apologizing for, but we will totally do that. You know, just socialize a little bit. You know, maybe, you know, maybe promote our cause a little bit. You know, that seems like a little bit of double duty. Oh, this lady is really doing some terrible singing. He's like, oh my goodness, I am totally into your cause. Why is Julep calling us? Hey hon, it's Mom. When are you gonna come visit? Yeah, Mom, we live with you. I understand. You're busy and successful. Oh my goodness. Alright, you know what? Maybe we can... How are we doing? She is still feeling very sad. You know what? Let's not ask what Orange's problem is. That sounds like it would be a terrible date. You know, maybe let's give him an art easel as a romantic gift. He is mad at us. Why is he so mad? Is it because we told him that pink shorts with green muck boots is just an odd... Oh, but he liked it. I think he liked it. That sounds good. Oh, and he has given us a rose. How sweet. You know, she's like, I'll always be here for you. All right, you know what? Let's discuss his interests a little bit. She is not into this date. She is like, I am not sure that I am really into this date, but it's okay. She's a caregiver. He is a lover. It might not be meant to be. He's feeling awfully flirty, though. So, you know, let's try and be a little bit more friendly. You know, maybe give him a compliment. Let's compliment his outfit. I don't actually think his outfit is all that great, but we'll lie a little bit. She's still feeling quite sad, but that's alright. You know, maybe we can... what else can we do here? You know what? Be flattering. She's like, you know, Orange, I think you're great, or at least you're as great as you can be. He's like, oh my goodness, are you sure? I don't think this is going to be the best date ever, but it could be worse. She's at least schmoozing. You know, we'll flatter him again. Maybe we'll ask for a little bit of advice from him. Oh, maybe do a little bit of deep thoughts. We'll ask him for some advice. But you know what? I think we made gold on this date no matter what. So, good job. So, I'm thinking this was pretty successful. We had a first day at work where we actually got promoted. We've got people singing in the background. He's feeling flirty, even if Rosemary is only moderately flirty. And I think he is running to the bathroom, so you know what? Let's go over here and let's, you know, maybe get some, you know, French fries. French fries just sound like something to get. It seems like a really good thing. And then, you know what? Maybe they can sing a little bit of karaoke together, and we will call this as good of a date as it can be, considering everything that has happened in poor Rosemary's life. You know, she's like, things could be worse. We'll take care of that hunger. And then, oh, look at Orange is actually trying. He's like, I am going to cheer her up. I'm feeling awfully flirty. Oh, hey, Akira's not the worst singer in the world. Rosemary's like, I'm gonna sadly eat these potatoes. Alright, you know what? Let's go up here. Let's sing a country duet with Orange and see how they do. And I think that's going to be where we probably call it. We have had our newest darling baby Saffron and lost a dad, but you know.
What would she be? Stole a frog ground.
Goodness.
Ipsana swoot blonde bloody jow.
Oh. Well, neither of them is ever actually going to become a singer. So that is where we're going to leave this week. Thank you for joining me. Please do remember to hit the thumbs up on the way out, and let me know who our next date should be with, or if we should just go out, play the field a little bit, and have a little bit of fun. But until next week, I will see you later.